Scutosaurus is a genus of extinct reptiles that existed during the Permian period. It was a large reptile covered in plates of armor. This feature has earned it an alias of the shield lizard. Another distinctive feature of Scutosaurus is the position of its legs. Unlike most reptiles, the legs of the Scutosaurus were located under its body. The unique position of its legs supported the massive weight of this reptile. Remains of the animal have been discovered in the Malakanelskaya Formation in European Russia. They have been dated to be about 264 million years old. The species belong to a family of peroreptiles known as parasaurs. Members of this family were among the largest reptiles that lived during the Permian. Scutosaurus was massive, and fossil evidence shows it was one of the largest dinosaurs in the parasaurs family. It weighed up to 2,560 pounds, which is around the same size as a modern-day black rhinoceros. The body length ranged from about 8 to 9 feet, 2.5 to 3 meters. The entire body of this reptile was covered by osteoderms. The bony osteoderms were separate from each other instead of forming a single continuous plate. However, they were closely packed too. Like other parasaurs, Scutosaurus had a barrel-shaped ribcage with massive limbs. It had a short, stout body with a very short tail. Scutosaurus karpinskii had an extremely thick skull with unusual bony bumps. The weird projections make them look like the early horned dinosaurs, for example, Triceratops. Scutosaurus had a broad torso to accommodate an expansive digestive system. Despite the intimidating build of this reptile, Scutosaurus was an herbivore. It lived in a semi-arid environment, which means it either had to trek long distances to find food or stay close to floodplains and riverbanks where plants to forage on would have been more abundant. The rows of sharp flat teeth of the Scutosaurus were adapted to chewing leaves and young branches of plants. The species also digested food with the aid of gastroliths, stomach stones. Due to its massive weight, this reptile would have needed a steady supply of food as it could not survive long periods without food. Scutosaurus lived about 264–252 million years ago in an area that is now in present-day Russia. Generally, the absence of modern anatomical analogues has made it difficult to know precisely how parasaurs lived. However, scientists have theorized that the region where they were found had a semi-arid climate back in the Permian. As plant-eaters, they probably preferred to live close to the sparse water bodies and in the few floodplains available at the time. During periods of drought, this animal would have had to stray far away from its home to find food. Experts think they lived a solitary lifestyle or formed very small herds. Some theories propose an aquatic or amphibian lifestyle for this reptile. However, a terrestrial habitat is more supported. Scutosaurus went extinct around 252 million years ago, towards the end of the Permian period. Their disappearance has been linked to the mass extinction event that took place at the end of the period. The event killed off about 65% of the vertebrate population at that time. Fossil records show the parasaurs diversified into several genera close to the end of the period. However, none of these genera made it into the Mesozoic.
Subscribe to my channel for more content.